Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Lucas and welcome back to the show. We are back with the Seattle SuperSonics rebuild. And we are, I guess, when we left off last time, we were in the offseason. Remember, we did end up getting the worst record in the NBA, as we see right here. Retirements. Whoever retired. JJ Redick is gone. We did trade him after a long and pretty illustrious career. Ooh. Oh! So we do have one rule approved for this year, and it's the sudden death rule in overtime. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Obviously, I'm not going to decline it. This is just what we have to run with. So now here comes the big cheese. The draft lottery. Now, I don't know if I can actually see it. We do have the best odds as of now. I believe that Detroit pick is protected, and we get the Clippers pick, I believe, also. Oh, look like they're already trying to do it. Anyway, 16th pick, no reason to worry about it. So everything's going clean right now, so that's good. The Thunder move in there, so Knicks are in the top 4. Oh, it's the top 4. I thought it was top 3. Okay. Knicks. We dropped to 4? Oh, fuck it. Oh, that's upsetting. And the Pistons get the first pick. I was right. That pick was protected. Knicks get number 2. Hornets get 3. After all that, we end up with the 4th and 20th pick. We have our pick for next year, and that's about it. So we'll see who's available. I could probably end up trading for Cade if I really wanted to, but I'm going to have to make it a worthwhile deal if I'm going to make that move. Staff signing. We're going to go ahead and fire Mac. We're going to fire the same person duo of Odom and Barry? Is that the other guy? Ronnie can stay. Eddie, you gotta go. So basically, we're hiring a complete new staff. Here. We can get Mike D'Antoni back in the game. I'd like that. At assistant, Benjamin Walker's gonna be a tough get, but maybe he wants to come to Seattle. Owen Taylor, I think he could be a progressive pick there. We definitely want Hal, the my career guy, and then former Cowboys linebacker Sean Lee. We got Sean Lee, we got Hal, we got D'Antoni, and we got Owen Taylor. So we need another assistant coach and another assistant GM. We'll sign Daniel Spencer if he wants to come. It appears not. Or he did. We just need a assistant GM. We'll take Jaden. Oh, he didn't actually like that offer at all, apparently. I want him. I want Jaden. Alright. So our new staff, we still have Ronnie at CFO, but it's completely been overhauled. We got Jaden Brown as the assistant GM. We got Mike D'Antoni to lead our team. We got Owen Taylor and Daniel Spencer, a couple of assistant coaches that maybe turn into good head coaches in the future. We got Hal, and we got former All-Star Cowboys linebacker Sean Lee. It's funny that he's a trainer, considering the fact he was always hurt. So, obviously, our team is in need of a point guard, and a better shooting guard, and a better small forward, and a better center. Something tells me we won't be able to pull this out of our ass in the draft. Whoa! Roman Kiba. Ooh, Kiba is a sharpshooter. He is a sharpshooter, indeed. So that's definitely something to watch out for. I'm not sure what his... So he's ranked 21 in Draft Express, 17 on the 2K big board. Maybe someone we pick up and hold on for a couple of years. And they picked Jalen Green with the first pick. Cade goes number 2, and I'm guessing Mobley's going to go number 3. Terrence Clark! Means Mobley is definitely still there, and he could definitely be a pickup. Because I believe he can play center. Again, that leaves Mobley there. Kuminga is obviously still here. Kuminga is a fun prospect, but I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve. Hopefully it works. So, I'm offering Hoyter and 2 first round, the pick right here. So they're moving down 2 picks. And they're getting a top 5 predicted pick for next year and Hoyter. And they accept it. So we do get Cade. In my opinion, that's a good trade for them. Because we are still a couple of years away from competing. I just don't think they picked the right person with their pick. But we do end up with Cade, which is big time money for us. Mobley is still around. Mobley is still around. There goes Mobley, finally at 7. That feels like he slipped a little bit too far. Blowjob Boston, how are you? A trade. The Warriors are getting Harrison Barnes and Buddy Hield is only 78 overall for their, I assume, pick right here and then a pick next year. It's not a bad trade, I guess. So we still got Kiva here, who's looked like a good sharpshooter. Ooh. Oh shit. Thought he had better mid-range, like, considering how he shot from 15 feet out. Defense is very much lacking. And remember, he's got 2 years overseas, so hopefully he'd be able to develop it, during that time. And I'm not seeing anyone else I'd really want. Alright, so we're going to move our pick for a couple of future first-round picks. I like the idea of having more picks down the road that we can do more stuff with, so I feel like it's the good move here. A very Thunder-esque move, and that's really going to do it for our draft. I want to go ahead and send to the end, and we can kind of see where everyone else ended up. We'll go ahead and accept Ty Jerome's pick. He wasn't actually bad for us, and depending on what we want to do with DeLon Wright, he could be a backup for this year. We'll go ahead and hold on to Philip early, at least for now, just in case, like I said, having some depth players isn't the end of the world. Like I said, we have a lot of money, but going big early just doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense why people would even come here. Someone like Vic wouldn't be a bad pickup. We need a center. So I think that's probably our first objective is to pick up a center. We're going to make Luke Kennard a shooting guard and make Josh Jackson a small forward. It's just their positions. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Sign him to a big 2-year deal. And we'll see what he can do for us. So we have 3 people accepting their deals here. So I believe, like I said, filling holes. We got a starting shooting guard for us. We have Boucher, he'll probably start for us. And we have Thad Young, all 2 years deals for players to kind of play for us here and kind of see what we can do. Maybe even make a push for the playoffs, honestly. We'll see. Bring Thad Young and Vic back together from their Indiana days. Boucher will be a really good defensive center for us. And like I said, we'll have the young players develop around them. And I kind of like these signings right here. Alright, I think what we're going to do here is we're going to trade Chuma. He was disappointing last year. He has a lot of potential. So I think it's a smart move from the Bulls here. It is still top 10 protected. I'm hoping that we do get the pick for, what it be this year? Whenever it may be. I'm hoping we get the pick. I hope we don't get the pick. I hope it's protected so we get a clean 2023 first round pick, I'm hoping. And then hopefully they struggle and we have another pick there. So, like I said, I think it's going to be a good deal in the long term. And I think Chuma, he just wasn't really working out, and he didn't work out very well for us. But, it could definitely be a big mistake if he definitely turns out big. Brad Wanamaker isn't a bad pickup to play the bench for us. So that'll be 13. We'll bring Pau Gasol along for one last ride, I guess. So we do get Philip, and we get Brad, and then we get Pau. So we have 14 players now. And that's going to be free agency for us. So we're nearing the end of free agency here. And it looks like Kawhi is going to go to the Kings. Okay. Kyle Lowry leaves the Raptors to go to the Bulls. DeRozan goes back to the Spurs. Actually, he changed him back to a small forward for their sake. Drew Holiday goes to the Clippers. Wow. John Collins back to the Hawks. Drummond back to the Cavs. We get Vic. Harrell goes back to the Lakers. Dinwiddie stays with the Liberty. Whiteside goes to the Raptors. Aldridge goes back to the Spurs. Markkanen goes back to the Bulls. Allen back to the Cavs. player progression at the end of the year, Earl Jenkins went up 5 overall points. Vic went down 1, but his 3-point shot went up. Okay. Josh Jackson went up 3, but that's because we changed his position. Boucher didn't move. Chetty went up 1. Thad went down, obviously. Ty Jerome went up 3 points. And Luke Kennard went down 3 points. That injury really hurt him. So I guess we'll see what he can do off the bench. Again, our bench isn't strong, but again, I think Luke Kennard can definitely turn into something. Juan Wright is actually a solid player. I think he was definitely underrated overall-wise. And Boban's Boban. You know what I'm saying? Like, Boban's Boban. So definitely not a team that's going to compete for a championship, but a team that's probably not far away from making a playoff run.
Are you sure about that?
And the Denver Nuggets win the NBA Summer League, led by Michael Porter Jr. still playing the Summer League.
Oh, man.
So the next draft class is Chet Holmgren as the highlighted prospect. Definitely the person we want in this draft is Chet Holmgren. Like, that's our goal, but it's going to be a little bit tougher to get him. Whoa. Whoa! What just happened? We just skipped everything. Well, I've never seen that. Whoa, Pau Gasol, what the fuck? You really want a 41-year-old playing 30-plus minutes? So, even though it went a little bit quicker than I thought it was going to, at the beginning of season number 2, even though we're already 0-3, Cade will be starting at the 1, Vic will be starting at the 2, Josh Jackson at the 3, Earl Jenkins at the 4, Boucher at the 5, minutes being there. Chetty will be our 6th man with Thad Young, Kennard, DeLon Wright, and Boban. The Spurs? Hold on, what? Get out of here. So, we are 0-8. To start the season, and we're going against the Liberty next. I'm going to go ahead and play this game.
Here's
driving in green.
Two guys kind of separate themselves.
Cade and another green. Ooh. Vic got him on skates, but he can't sink the triple.
But what they want to do is prevent the freebies.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my
God!
Nope. It's always blocked by Devin Booker.
Some momentum.
And he was another turnover. Who would have guessed?
Going inside and finished off by Anderson.
That's already like 5 turnovers in less than 5 minutes.
Great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Seattle. A big group substitution here for Louisville. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Mo Wagner. Maker comes in for Anderson. Matthews, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Moutier in for Dinwiddie.
Earl Jenkins running the point gives Boucher an open look.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Claxton. Outside Matthews. Driving in.
Oh, at the rim, he misses.
They get it again.
And they end up getting another offensive rebound, and Boucher fouls this time. They are killing us on the offensive glass right now.
And we'll
Something definitely needs to change.
That game has been going for Louisville.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure
left-handed,
and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And the new season doors, always a time for optimism. You know, the world could use some of that right about now.
No, there's no question, Kevin. And we always consider sports to be a microcosm of society. And so are we all on a quest to get better? Are we all on a quest to
Cade gets
be more
fouled on his way to the rim.
And to me, that's a sentiment that goes well beyond the world of sports.
Seattle shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That's also good. So
not green, but it goes in.
Now, Moutier. The pass to Claxton. Kicks to Booker. Driving inside.
Oh, Devin Booker just takes that one to the rack.
Okay, you let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the
Bruh.
surprising power.
Every basket's a
Takes
big
this
one.
one to the rack.
Into the lane, put your speed to good use.
Kennard with the step back, pulls up, it's green.
Oh,
Luke Kennard.
fuck!
A breakdown. You can
Oh, Chetty going right to the rack. Oh, Kennard's open from deep.
Nope.
Chetty's open from deep.
Nope.
Kennard works from deep.
Nope.
Kennard.
From deep, and he hits another green bean catch.
Now to
Oh,
the ball. He's got
no. The
6.
Fat Young who throws it down with authority. Okay. Oh,
To the paint.
and
Takes it inside.
swatted by Cade. Cade's gonna take the last shot here.
Cunningham looking it over.
Oh, he lost Moutier, and he easily sinks it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
That is way too many steals.
Then there's Devin
He's
Booker.
got an open shot, and he's gonna green it. 18 for Cade. Another open shot. Cade just gets right around Dinwiddie again. Just
Here's Jenkins.
he can,
Up and
he
in.
will.
Inside. And Stoke.
Oh, no one's gonna stop DeLon right.
Moutier against
Oh, he
White.
lost him. DeLon
Nope.
from deep.
Always
Grabbing it up. Might be tall, but he ain't that tall.
second difference between the shot clock and the game
Kennard take
clock.
another one.
And Kennard.
And he hits this one.
To the line here. in the
Oh, no
second
one's
half.
stopping Thad to the rim.
Young
Back
to
and
Booker.
forth right now.
For the 3. Connect.
And he also hit one in the first half.
Kennard,
too.
right back at him, baby.
Wrong.
That
Booker
Kennard
left
is
side.
much better than Bobo.
Fades back.
Oh, he's
Passes
just.
to Osman.
Oh, and that's stolen.
And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And
Get out and be a
Going to the
one-man
lane.
basket.
Blocked by Devin Booker.
here's Booker.
Look at Devin.
Goes up off the inbound. Into the
Just a
lane.
drive. It was Vic.
Seattle. Oladipo, the pass to
And
Cunningham.
Cade greens it.
And it's outside. For 3.
Devin Booker takes it. And he hits it.
Jenkins with a screen
Oh,
for
right to the rim.
Finished.
Cade driving to the rim. Gets it to go. He puts it up. He misses.
He is
Board by Kennard.
dropping the temperature in here with that.
Vic from 3.
He is trying to
Oh, he
shoot
can't get
his
it to
way out of
go.
it, and it might be
And that's
better for
gonna
him
be
to
a foul.
pass the basketball.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance
Marty
player of the
controlling.
game, Devin
Devin
Booker.
Booker, player of the
And
game.
guys,
of course
he's
he
been
is.
about as close to
would've
perfection
thought?
as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no.
Oh my
let-up.
God.
And as fired up
2K.
as he's been, he's never
Why?
let his emotions
Why do you have to do
get
that
out of
to me?
control.
And no good at the second.
And he
No
passed. Kennard's open, and he greens it.
Frames it
It's
from
not
top
over
to
yet.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Well, you love
Oh, he missed the second one.
free throw shooters.
There's a chance.
Devin Booker is not the guy.
Vic's open in the corner.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Oh, and he missed it to tie.
W in a close.
Cunningham really carried today. On the other end, I mean, 4 steals from him, 3 from him, 2 from him. Offensive rebounds. Fucking Mo with 4. Post-adjusted stats. Cade had 40 with 5 boards, shooting 14 for 21 from the field. Luke Kennard was 17 and 6, but shot 6 for 20. Vic shot 4 of 18 at 12, 8 and 3. Thad with 9 and 4. Boucher had 6 and 15. 1 on 2 and 9. Josh Jackson, 3 rebounds, 4 steals, 4 turnovers. Only shot the ball once. On the other end, Booker at 38, shooting 16 for 32. Dinwiddie at 15, 6 and 8. Mo Wagner 13 and 20 with 5 offensive rebounds. Kyle Anderson 7, 10, 4 and 4. Jesus. Other than that, guys, though, that's probably going to do it. I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap it up here. We are 0 and 9 Hopefully we can get our first win against the also winless Thunder. But we'll just have to see next time. Like I said, like it was kind of the last episode, we'll probably just go ahead and sim to the end of the season, as long as the file does not corrupt again. Hopefully we get some wins. I don't want to lose all the games in the world, but I also want to get the first pick. So it's kind of a rough situation either way. But other than that, guys, if you did like, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.